What's up guys, I'm back here with another video this week, and in this week's video I'm going to teach you guys how to find hidden text on your website landing pages. And so the very first thing that you might be very curious about is why is this so important? So if you guys didn't know, a lot of search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, you name it, they really do penalize you if you do this thing called keyword flooding. And in the simplest of terms, keyword flooding is really the act of people putting a bunch of keywords on a landing page just so that there would be a higher chance and higher result on the search engine organically. And so if you guys do not want to be penalized by any other search engine from hidden text that you have on your website that you just didn't know about, then you want to be sure to keep on watching, because I'm going to be sharing with you guys the one tool that I always use to really figure this out. And I have no coding background, which is really great, because if you're not a coder, this is a tool for you. So if you guys are really curious about this tool and how it can really help you guys really figure out hidden text that you have on your website that you just didn't know about, then be sure to keep on watching. Hey guys, so now I'm going to show you my screen right now, which is the Google homepage, to really walk you through exactly how to install the Google Chrome extension that I mentioned earlier, and how to really use it on a website, for example. The tool is called Web Developer Chrome Extension. I literally cannot type there. So click this one here. Yep, so this is the one. So if you search it up on Google Chrome Web Store, it looks like a gear. That's kind of like the thumbnail, and then it's by chrispenderick.com. So you want to go and hit add to Chrome, so it's adding to your thing. You'll then see this little like gear thing that's on the right hand top screen. It's called the Web Developer. So you just want to make sure that you have the Web Developer extension tool on Chrome installed pretty perfectly to your Chrome website here. If you click it, it should look like this here. So you have like disabled, you have cookies, you have CSS, forms, images, information, miscellaneous, outline, resize, tools, and then options. Pretty handy and nifty tool that I've been using in the past, only because more recently I've gotten one or two clients who are really focusing on SEO for their kind of website and also their brand. And so they were just really curious about, you know, what are the implications and what are the really red flags that Google and other search engines really put on websites if they don't already know it right now. And so one of the things that I mentioned before as the introduction to the video was having hidden text. So as a recap, basically if you guys have any hidden text that's on your website that is not affiliated to maybe your brand, and it's just like everywhere, it's flooding your website and people like yourself don't know about it, but Google and Bing and Yahoo and other search engine guys, they're doing, you know, crawling, and they're finding all these red flags because they can see that you're obviously trying to get website traffic organically from all these keywords that you have on your website that you just didn't know about. This tool has really helped me in the past to really either delete keywords that I didn't need or keywords that are really irrelevant to my brand that really were either high traffic keywords or high search volume keywords. And so basically once you have the Chrome extension installed, you're good to go. You want to go to maybe a website. I'm going to search up maybe like dog washing services in Canada. I don't know, we're gonna wash some dogs today. So if I go down and then I go to maybe this one here, so this is organically, there's no ad, so it's pure organic search result. So it's pretty cool. Let's check this website out. They have all their things up here, the gallery, articles, shop, contact us. They even have a website chatbot. That's pretty awesome. They're Canadian owned, Canadian distributor. So this looks like it's a dog wash station kind of business, so I'm assuming they either have locations that are in Canada that help you to wash your dogs, or you can actually just buy your K9000 on yourself and have it installed in your home so you can just wash it instantly. But in my cases, from what I've seen in the past, one of the things that I've really noticed is that people, when they kind of like design websites, they may not realize of all the kind of like the limitations and or design elements that go into a website. So for example, if you're doing like Wix, Squarespace, or whatever, you have like all these boxes, all these text, and you might have things like overlapping each other. And in the midst of all the craziness that you're trying to do, like whether you're building a business, you're trying to get more clients, Website design might be a very, very low priority for you. And so a really big thing that I really want to emphasize here is that this tool really helps you really figure out kind of like what text is on your website that you have not seen or noticed in the past. And so now I'm going to show you guys how we can kind of like analyze this website and the hidden text that might be on the website that we just don't know about. And so if you go to the tool, right over here, Web Developer has access to this site. So that's a good sign. You want to click on that. And then you want to go to two things. So you want to go under Disable, and then you want to disable any JavaScript. So then it tells you that JavaScript has been disabled, which is a good thing. And then you want to go to CSS. And then under CSS, you want to disable all styles. And so once you do that, you are going to remove every single design element that makes this website look great. And it's basically just going to show you the code and the text and all the kind of like links that are involved, which is pretty helpful if you're trying to find hidden text, as I mentioned before. Yeah, so this isn't really a huge thing. Like, basically what I'm finding right now is that the website, it's not as organized as I thought it'd be from the first glance, because when we looked at it together in the very first entrance, when you popped over to the website, it was pretty synonymous, like everything's stuck together. But I guess when you're coding things, like maybe it's different. And this is a big thing with like web designers when they're designing on like WordPress or Wix, Squarespace. Like they don't necessarily code things. They do things very design based and very manually, which is not a bad thing, but it can really be deterring if you're trying to find hidden text and you're trying to boost your SEO, because if again like you guys have like a bunch of text that is hiding somewhere that's not really relevant to your website, it can be a red flag for Google or any other search engine, so you want to be. And so basically just showing you guys at first glance, I'm not going to point out like an example of a hidden thing that is on this website that's not really relevant, but basically I just wanted to show you guys kind of like how this tool works. So if you guys go back to the web developer tool here and you click disable all styles within under CSS, it's going to go back to the original format that I showed you guys in the very beginning, which is pretty kind of crazy because once you click disable all styles, it just goes back into HTML code, which is pretty amazing because it happens within 2 split seconds. So be sure to check this tool out. But yeah, before you go back, you want to make sure that you disable or enable the things that you disabled. So make sure that thing has no check mark and there is no one thing here. And if you guys are really curious about what kind of videos I made otherwise in 2020 and 2019 about SEO, then you want to be sure to check the playlist over here that I made about all the stuff I learned in SEO for you to learn about. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.